Oh, hi. Bet you thought I didn't see you there.
You put your heart on that track, and you are halfway to winning.
Even if we come last?
Yeah.
How can coming last be halfway to winning?
Because I don't know, okay? Because it just can.
I think that guy is following us.
I already told you, he's not my dad.
You invited him to the house.
Didn't invite him, he followed us. She's got a right to know.
Abby, this is Ray.
Hi.
Hi.
Lizzie, thank you so much for chatting to RTÉ TEN today.
Not at all, thank you for having me.
Goal seems pretty normal, and then James Nesbitt comes into the equation. What did you make of that script when you first picked it up?
Well, I found it hilarious. The little insert video, like home video clips, I found them absolutely hilarious while reading. And then I was actually managed to be on set during those sort of scenes, and just his comedy timing is just fantastic. That was kind of what I took away from it all, was that this brilliant comedy coupled with this really kind of heartwarming story and this realistic relationship between daughter and her father and stepfather and the complications of all that.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Abby, come on.
Dad says that true champions achieve the impossible by rising above physical pain.
Well, that sounds like something Frank the Wank would say, all right.
You call my dad Frank the Wank.
And what about taking on the Irish accent? How did you prepare for that?
We were shooting in Dublin, so it was nice to kind of be surrounded by the accent anyway. But if anything, we tried to like pull the accent back rather than, I didn't want to insult anyone, and I didn't want to come on with this like strong Dublin accent that kind of missed the mark maybe.
Do you want a hug or something? Never mind.
Now moving on to Game of Thrones. Last series, we saw your character getting quite dark.
Mm-hmm.
So are we going to see more of that in the next series?
Definitely. I can't reveal too much. But yeah, it's a very exciting year for me. But not just for me, this season as a whole is extremely strong. And it's kind of, when I read the scripts, obviously I'm totally excited for what I'm going to shoot and things like that. But this year I've read a couple of scenes and just I now can't wait to see them next year, and I'm already extremely excited for some of those. So
can we even have a little hint about the list? Will more names be getting scratched off?
Names will be getting scratched off, but not necessarily by Arya.
Ooh.
We'll see.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, going back to Gold, we see you running, because you're basically a running champ in this movie. But are we just being tricked to believe that you're actually running all these lengths, or did you actually really do it?
Well, we had a few days of like solid running, which were, well, on a few of the days when we were actually running on kind of rough terrain, we had some real cross-country runners in to be the other girls. But then I'm supposed to look like I win, and I just, after like a few takes, I just remember just being like, can we just like cut the pace by like 15% because I can't run that fast. And as the day went on, obviously their stamina was like up so high, so they could keep going. It got to the end of the day and I was like, I can't win again, someone else just win.
And was James as much fun offset as he appears to be, because he's crazy in that film?
Yeah, no, it was such a laugh. And on the scenes where we were all kind of together, there was, to not use such a cringy word, but there was a lot of banter, and everyone was making jokes and stuff, and yeah, he's such a great guy.
You're a great woman for the L tweets and vines.
Yeah, I
Where
enjoy
does it all
social
come
media. Well, I guess it's just like, as I grew up, all my friends were getting Twitter and all my friends were getting like Facebook and Instagram and things like that. And I think I just did the same and then realized that I got a very different kind of reaction to it because my name is known. And yeah, but still kind of just tried to post as honestly as possible from a 17-year-old sort of perspective of this world. And still kind of tweet stupid things of me and my friends, because like that's kind of what my life is like normally. And I think it's quite interesting for people to see that, because so many Twitter accounts are tweeted by managers and people, and which is understandable, but also it's like I quite like the fact that people can see that my life is very strange sometimes and other times it's extremely normal, and I just sit at home feeding my tortoises.
And Fanny, you're so young. Is there anything that you really want to achieve?
Aiming very high. I'd love to work with Tim Burton. A few years ago, I was in LA and we went to his an exhibition on his earlier stuff, and there are so many photos and drawings of his, just like his brain from like age 6, and it was just so interesting, and to see how he's kind of grown into what he does now. It's so nice to see that he kind of had that passion from such a young age, and it was just, even if I don't work with him, just to chat to that guy, like he's a very interesting person.
Thank you so much for chatting to RTÉ TEN today, and good luck.
Thank you, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Last thing in the world I wanted was to hurt you.
I can't believe I almost fell for it.
This isn't a game. This is my family.
It's my family too.
Everything all right?
Ray said when he was younger, Mum and him used to call you Frank the Wank.